To add background sound to a React 3 fiber scene, we need to use standard three.js classes since there isn't a built-in component for that. That said, we'll need the following classes: AudioListener, Audio, and AudioLoader. As defined by the Unity docs, an AudioListener receives input from any given audio source in the scene and plays sounds through the computer speakers, and for most applications it is attached to the main camera. An audio object holds the data from an audio file, which is loaded using an audio loader. So we'll start by importing the useEffect hook along with the classes I mentioned, and then I'll create a new component. Now, as stated in the definition, a listener is usually attached to the camera, so we'll use the use3 hook to access the camera. Next, inside useEffect, we'll create a listener and attach it to the camera. With that done, I'll create an audio and audio loader instances to load data from an MP3 file that I have already placed in the public folder. The buffer variable is used to fetch data into the audio instance through the setBuffer method. Next, we can set a variety of sound properties such as volume, autoplay, loop, etc. Finally, we'll set it up so that the sound plays when the user clicks on the window, as modern browsers require a user gesture to play audio on a web page. In reality, the volume of the sound depends on the distance, and we can replicate this in a React 3 fiber scene. This means we can place a sound source within our scene, and the volume will adjust based on the distance between that source and the camera. We can achieve this in two ways. The first method is by using the PositionalAudio class instead of audio. So, I'll import the class and create a new component which returns a mesh representing the sound source. Next, we'll create a reference and attach it to the mesh. Then, as I mentioned, we'll use a PositionalAudio object instead of audio. setRefDistance sets the distance at which the sound plays at its original volume. Then, of course, we'll assign the sound to the reference. The second method to add positional sound is by using the PositionalAudio component from Gray. So we'll start by importing the component under a new name, since PositionalAudio already exists. Next, we'll create another component that returns a mesh. Here we'll only need a reference and we'll play the audio only after the file is loaded. Now in the mesh we'll add the new component and assign the reference to it instead of the mesh. We'll also pass the properties as props. Finally, this time we'll play the sound when the box is clicked instead of the window, because why not? And that's it.